The program has really grown since we've started here at Jingaloo Primary School. I think we've been into 40 schools across the Northern Territory. We use an inquiry-based method of learning, which is we give all the kids the information that they need to know about the Darwin water story, but we issue them with a challenge. We say the big bosses of Power and Water, they're after your solutions to the Darwin water story, or to the Katherine water story, or to the remote community water story. We're getting so many different things that these kids are coming up with, and it's just fantastic. And we're seeing a real change within communities as well. The kids are going home clearly and saying to their parents, hey, you know that 10-minute shower that you have? No more. It's 4 minutes now.
Our group in metering has gone from sitting in separate parts of the business in power services or in water, and has been all brought in to one team. We've moved away from printing 145,000 bits of paper to sending jobs out electronically to our contractor, and this is basically what we're saving each month, 5 boxes of paper. This was a bit of a pilot for us. Our new systems will fix a lot of that, and work will flow in and out.
When COVID first started, the vibe we got from our customers was that they were scared, they were unsure and did not know the future. We do want to be here for our customers in the long haul. We're prepared to assist them with where we can with payment arrangements. Everybody has put in a lot of effort to assist customers, and it's a very proud moment for customer service as a whole.
Because it's an old conductor, steel conductor, it was deteriorated to the point where anything would snap it. Northern Region had all the equipment that we required, and out of Darwin, the Ben Hammond crew. As always, you're a bit wary of a crew coming out of different areas working together, hoping they work together, but the way they worked together was exceptionally well. One of the best crews I've worked with in my career as a linesman. I feel it was a good lesson on how we work well together.
Look, I'm just so proud that Power and Water is the first government-owned business that has a reconciliation action plan. We've really achieved some great outcomes. We've implemented a Aboriginal cross-cultural training program. We also work closely with our strategic planning team to look at how we can improve and support local Aboriginal economic development and how we can do that. And over the last few months, we've been certainly engaging not only internally but externally with our key stakeholders to provide valuable input into the development of our next RAP.
The initial focus of these plans was very much focused on getting better outcomes for the receiving environments for our discharges, but that's been expanded to ensure that we get better outcomes for the communities that live adjacent to our sites by considering odour as well.
This part here, this is a odour control unit, essentially a big vacuum cleaner that sucks air off different parts of the plant. It then brings it into this tank as air, then we trickle a nutrient over the air, which is a bug in the nutrient that then eats the odour out, and then the air just gets exhausted back out to atmosphere.
I think the thing that makes me most proud about this site is the way that people have come together as a team to deliver solutions that makes things better for the community.
Our team is familiar with dealing with emergencies such as cyclones, so when we use an incident management team, we're using the same process. So that made it easier for people to come together and work together to develop our plans, particularly just for the pandemic. I think the most pleasing thing is that we have good, solid plans in place, plans that, should the situation get worse, that we can implement those plans, continue to keep our staff safe and well, and also to keep our customers safe and well and supplied with essential services.
I think the biggest challenge when the pandemic hit, we were actually doing some face-to-face health and wellbeing sessions with Katie Kirk, and everybody was looking forward to that, and I had all people booked in, and then all of a sudden we had to cancel it. So with the right people in the room, we got budget, we got IT people on board, and we were able to change it to an online type program. So I think the IT staff, yeah, they were amazing, really.
The total amount of poles is around 6,000, so we've identified about 1 in 7 that needs to be looked at or replaced.
So the solution that the design team came up with was to hold the pole with a fixture and remove the base with an oxy-torch, and then replace that corroded pole with new steel and new concrete at the base. So in terms of the savings, we're going to see the pole replaced in under 4 hours, and we're going to see a reduction in cost of up to $10,000 a pole.
In the future, we're very confident that we'll be able to do those poles live, which will represent a significant benefit to our customers in the form of, power interruption reductions and also cost savings.
When I found out that we weren't going to be a standalone business anymore, first of all, we were a bit taken aback, and I know they're breaking the band up, but we went and sat down with Big Power, we'll call it, which is Mainstream Power Services. It's probably the best thing that ever happened to us. It's put a whole new dynamic in. Like we're seeing what other people do, they see what we do. So, you know what I mean? It wasn't a bad thing at all. It's been good, actually.